Defense.com, the JLTV is designed to be a partial replacement for the venerable High Mobility Multi-Purpose Wheeled Vehicle, or Humvee. With a more powerful engine than the Humvee, the JLTV is able to regain the mobility and speed that were lost when the Humvees were up-armored in order to add protection against IEDs. The JLTV is intended to perform a range of missions, including moving supplies and personnel, and serving as a platform for close combat weapons such as anti-tank guided missiles and heavy guns. JLTV is a big program. The Army recently announced that it was advancing the JLTV to full-rate production and plans to replace around half its Humvees, around 49,000 vehicles, with JLTVs. The Marine Corps decided to nearly double the size of their planned procurement of JLTVs from 9,000 to around 15,000, completely replacing their current inventory of Humvees. Moreover, the JLTV has already achieved initial operational capabilities with the Marines 2 years ahead of schedule. The JLTV is based around Oshkosh's TAK-4I, I for Intelligent, Independent Suspension System. Around 26,000 military vehicles are fitted with an earlier version of the system, these including the Oshkosh Medium Tactical Vehicle Replacement, Oshkosh Logistic Vehicle System Replacement, and Oshkosh MRAP All-Terrain Vehicle. The TAK-4 system has also been retrofitted to the Force Protection Incorporated Cougar and BAE Systems RG-33 MRAPs. The majority of systems to date have been coil-sprung. The TAK-4I version fitted to the JLTV remains undisclosed but is not coil-sprung and is of the variant adjustable ride height type with up to 20 inches, 51 centimeters of wheel travel, 25% more than the current standard. The JLTV's suspension-aided egress system capability levels side to side and front to rear on slopes or grades when selected by the operator. The front and rear suspension height can also be independently controlled for ship and transportability. The suspension system has ride height control at all 4 wheels.
It uses a Duramax V8 engine, much like you would find in a Silverado or a Sierra pickup truck that's actually been modified by Gale Banks for any of you NASCAR fans. And then we use an Allison modified transmission as well. So to the max extent possible, we used a lot of commercial technologies with the powertrain, etc.
Motive power is provided by a digitally controlled Gale Banks Engineering 866T V8 diesel. This based on the architecture of the General Motors Duramax LML. Power output is 340 horsepower. In commercial use, power output of the standard Duramax LML engine is currently up to 397 horsepower, 296 kilowatts at 3,000 RPM. Production of the Duramax LML engine concluded in 2017, the unit replaced by the Duramax LP5. JLTV A1 models that were introduced in 2017 are powered by a derivation of this engine. An Allison 2500 SP 6-speed fully automatic transmission is fitted. The JLTV has been designed to comply with the U.S. Army's long-term armor strategy. The long-term armor strategy system follows an A-kit, B-kit principle, with vehicles designed, fitted for, but not with protection. Protection kits can be installed and uninstalled from vehicles in the field using only basic tools. The A-kit is fitted on the production line and is a combination of a limited amount of armoring in difficult-to-access areas of the vehicle, together with a significant amount of armor installation attachments and required support structures. The bulk of the armor, the B-kit, is installed in the field on an as-required basis. 2 soldiers can install B-kit armor in 5 hours. An 800-pound RPG protection kit can be installed in 2 hours at field-level maintenance and completed by the crew within 30 minutes. The JLTV offers protection levels greater than those of up-armored Humvee and comparable to those of the original MRAP class designs, but in an overall vehicle package that is considerably smaller and lighter than vehicles procured under the U.S. Marines MRAP procurement. The benefits of the A-kit, B-kit principle are that armor is only fitted when required, reducing vehicle wear and tear and, by default, whole lifecycle costs. Improvements and/or upgrades to armor are also far easier to integrate into an applique solution. No quantity for JLTV armoring kits has yet been disclosed, but it's anticipated that the estimated $65,000 kits will be procured on a 1-kit-to-3 vehicle basis. The overall protection will include a spall liner to minimize perforation effects within a vehicle when the vehicle takes hostile fire. The JLTV also has an automatic fire extinguishing system to protect the crew cabin. Fuel tanks are mounted externally and shielded by the JLTV structure. Each crew seat has a combined seat and blast restraint device. Ingress time for a crew of 4 in combat equipment is 30 seconds or less. Egress with B-kit doors is within 10 seconds. The only weight-related data officially released includes a gross vehicle weight of 10,266 kilograms. Payload for the 2-door variant is quoted as 2,318 kilograms. Payload for the 4-door variant is quoted at 1,590 kilograms. The USMC require a vehicle that can be transported by their current and planned systems. In April 2009, Marine Corps Command General James Conway warned that the Marines will not buy a vehicle that is 20,000 pounds. Requirements called for the cabin heater to raise the crew compartment temperature from -40 degrees Fahrenheit, -40 degrees Celsius, to 65 degrees Fahrenheit, 18 degrees Celsius in 1 hour. The air conditioner should drop the temperature from 120 degrees Fahrenheit, 49 degrees Celsius, to 90 degrees Fahrenheit, 32 degrees Celsius within 40 minutes. The JLTV was to be equipped with a diagnostic monitoring system that will electronically alert the operator of equipment failures so that they can be fixed. The electronic monitoring will observe the fuel, air intake, engine, cooling, transmission, energy storage, power generation, and vehicle speed, as well as other systems. JLTV is transportable by sea, rail, and air. The JLTV is transportable on all classes of ocean-going transport ships with minimal disassembly. It was required to be rail transportable on CONUS and NATO country railways. Air transportability will be by fixed-wing aircraft as large or larger than the C-130 Hercules, and sling-loadable with rotary-wing aircraft such as the CH-47 or MH-47 and CH-53. The proposed ambulance variant was to be air-droppable by C-5 and C-17 fixed-wing aircraft. The JLTV can be prepared in 30 minutes for transport by aircraft, maritime prepositioning for ships, or rail. This is aided by an adjustable height suspension.